Work packaging in pre-construction. I am so excited about this video because I've been thinking a lot lately, and I'm being dead serious about this. Why would I go do a buyout meeting and execute a contract and then do a pre-mobilization meeting and then a pre-construction or a preparatory meeting, all just to do all of that work and then have nothing with the crew? It makes no sense. For the buyout, separate meetings, separate notes. Pre-mob, separate meetings, separate notes. Pre-construction meetings, separate meetings, separate notes. Why? And it finally hit me. In our organization, we use a program called Canva all the time. Love that program. Why not put these agendas inside this program and have the meeting and put it in the work package? Have the meeting, put it in the work package. Have the meeting, put it in the work package. And just keep doing this to where at the end we can print a little packet for the crew and they have everything they need to know, all of the decisions ever made for that work package. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, Jay Money, I love you, you're super good looking, but hey, I don't want to print out a book for my trade partners. Here's the key. In Canva, you can select different sheets to not print, meaning you hit the mark invisible button. It looks like a little eyeball, and it basically says, okay, these 20 pages we want in here for historical reference. We want in here for a historical backup. We want this in case we ever need it, but literally we've turned most of the visibility on this off, and literally you end up with the quality visual that I always talk about. You end up with the inclusions right here. You end up with any other preparation information. So like 1 or 2 or 3, 4 pages max. And then the trades got it and they're like, oh, this is all of the things that have been talked about. Why do all of that preparation and then just not give it to the trade partners? So this work packaging idea is really remarkable, and I'm going to show you everything up to the pre-construction or the preparatory meeting and how we do it and how we're building the work packages. I think you're going to love it, so stay with me on this video where I'm now going to go to my computer and we're going to jam out. Okay, everybody, I'm so excited to be with you on this Miro board now, showcasing what I'm talking about. Now, I want to make sure that I'm doing this properly, so I'm going to go slow for the purpose of explaining it. I know you're smart and that you understand it, but I want to go through these one by one. So here's the concept. If you do, or if anybody in construction does, the purchasing, executed contract, pre-mobilization meeting, pre-construction preparatory meeting, the whole nine, and all of the information throughout all of those steps is in different locations, different meeting minutes, on the server somewhere, different locations, I just am not jamming with that thought. So what we're doing is we're taking an approach, and this will become much more clear in future videos once we're farther along with this, but I want to, as we do what's called build your Lego, which means repeatable portions of work throughout the project, and we design that, and then we actually go out to bid, and then we get bids back, and we start doing the purchasing, the pre-mobilization meeting, and the pre-con. I want to start adding critical information into the work package so that when the trade partner finally gets on site, they have the information that they can reference. So let me go through and do a couple of things that I think are really cool, and I hope that I explain it well enough for everybody to have a good experience. So the first thing that I want to show you is the build your Lego work area inside Miro. So this is for wagon or task number 80 vinyl, and every bottleneck trade inside our production plan has one of these. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So this is authentic directly from our production planning. So for our bottleneck trades, we said, okay, what happens if we did a 3-day tack time with 5,000 square foot zones? What if we did a 2-day tack time with an overlap? What if we do a 2-day tack time without an overlap? What if we do a 2-day tack time with a smaller zone size? So this is where we're basically building our Lego and figuring out how we would have to package work to really optimize production. And once we identify a target that's really kind of accelerated or optimized from a production standpoint, we come over here with the trade partner and say, what would we have to design differently, fabricate differently, deliver differently, install differently for you to hit that? One of the things that I'm the most proud of is that we'll come over here and we'll say, hey, your original duration inside the production plan was 99 days. If you actually go to the 2-day tack time, which would be preferred with the work package packaging ideas, it would actually go down to 70 days and the project would realize a 37-day gain. I'm not going to take you through every step of this because this deserves its own video in and of itself, but we show site plan, logistics, the floor plan, the zone sizes. We even have a little video. And the idea here is that by the time we're done, we really want to create a quality install visual or a feature of work visual for installing the work so that we can do it on time, on budget, with good quality and safely, right? So this, what we call build your Lego or work packaging, designing to the work package, is something that Hal Maycomer always says needs to be done before design development, meaning that we're reaching out to trades, we're asking them to design their production rhythm, we're asking them what we would need to do to design differently, we're showing them the benefits, we're designing the actual work and the work package, and then we're coming up with a really great plan that we can use in the field. And this is one of the methods that we're using to speed up work without hurting people. In another video, we also showed you our buyout process, how we're making sure that we're leveling all of our bids, how we're going to do our purchasing, how we're going to do our pre-mobilization meeting and our pre-con meetings. Now here's the idea, and I hope I'm explaining this properly. If we have a work package, and this is in Canva, the question that I have is, can we at these key interfaces, right, build your Lego, issue the bid package, do the bid leveling, issue a contract, pre-mobilization, pre-con, can we start to actually collect information in one document as we go? And then actually have that document for the trade partner to be printed out so they have all the information for their install. I've shown you in another video the trade partner preparation process where we do our teaming, our pre-mobilization meeting, our pre-con, our first in place inspection, right? And the question is, can we go through these meetings and collect proper information as we go and be successful in communicating that to the crew? So I want to show you something right now. This is the Canva file that I recommend that we use. If I go through these, I'll just scroll through these a little bit. The first couple pages show what things could be inside this work package. Then we have the goals. Then we have the critical items that we need to ask when we're designing or doing the build your Lego exercise. We have the 6-step process. We have checklists at every step of the way that we can follow when we're doing our meetings, meaning like when we do an executed contract, then the pre-mobilization meeting, then the pre-con meeting, then the foreman planning, everything all the way through. Anything that would happen during the preparation of this work package is all logged in here. And the point here is that we can use one document, not separate documents, separate agendas in multiple different locations to document historical conversations for this work, so that the trade partner can print out literally a work package that was not only designed for them, optimized for them, but tracks any information, right? Throughout the process, the inclusions would be in here. Any conversations from the buyout process would be here. Any requirements from the pre-mob would be in here. Anything from the pre-con meeting would be in here. And it would all end up where you had a couple of sheets that documented exactly what we want for that work package. And if you're like, Jason, there's too many things here to show, hey, I get it. But one of the great things about Canva is that if I'm like, I don't want to show these images, right? There's only a couple of these things that I want to show. You know, hey, maybe I don't even need to show the meetings. These are here if we want them later. Pre-task plan, I'll leave that with them, right? The checklist, great. We'll leave all of this in here. I can actually turn those pages off to where literally the work package that we're printing out for the actual trade partner is just a couple of pages. Now, if you're watching this video and you're like, hey, Jay Money, I think I'm following you. Basically what you're saying is every step throughout the process, you're literally creating a single location where you're documenting things and you're using the work package format in Canva to do it, but I don't understand exactly how it will work. Well, that's great. In future videos, we'll show you the exact details and what a final product of this is looking like. What I want to do right now is give you the template and how we're going to use it and basically leave you with this. Every bottleneck trade that we have on the project, we will do a build your Lego analysis. Every trade will have a bid package. We will do bid leveling with all of the trades. We will do purchasing with all of the trades, pre-mob with all of the trades, pre-con meeting with all of the trades. And any information we'll build into this document as we go and keep track of historical information, but also lead to a single source of truth for installation. And then when we're done, we will literally hide the things that we don't want to see and literally print out for the trade partner the things that they do want to see, have all of the historical information in one location, printed out for them to go install. This is literally bringing it full circle. Not having all the information for the trade is like swimming across a mile-wide channel and drowning 5 feet from shore. I'm not criticizing somebody if they do it, but I do believe there's a better way. So 2 things: we designed the work in a way that would make it go faster and make it optimized, and we're keeping track of all of those decisions and how the work is put together to enable the work package at the point of installation. And the last thing that I want to say as I go through this is I want to make the point that by the time we're done, all of these trade partners will have all of the things that are needed for the work package so that they can go do their work successfully. And this is what it will really mean to get our trade partners queued up. If this video is a bit confusing, wait till the next one that comes out on work packaging. I promise you're going to love it. We'll give you this template and the outline as a part of this video description and turn this into a blog post. I hope you've loved this video. On we go.